my name is Sophie, and I would like to talk to you about Kat Abughazaleh. She is running to be a representative for Illinois. Kat is 26 years old. She is Palestinian, and she is someone that I have been following for quite some time. I think, honestly, actually, before even her campaign even started. And here are some of the things that she has created on our website for policies that it really stood out to me personally. But at the same time, please do your own research. I think that it's really important. But these are the things that stuck out to me. Anti authoritarianism. Donald Trump, tech billionaires, and the Republican Party have banded together to rapidly and illegally break this country, all at the expense of our most vulnerable. Their vision is fascist, one of a militarized country where only certain people, a few dozen rich men, have a seat at the table. We will not and cannot let them win. Historical anti fascist movements all prove the same thing. The only way to properly fight fascism is loudly, proudly, and every single day. And that principle must be upheld by those in public office. That means actually fighting, not just writing letters or wearing matching outfits, like many Democrats did at Trump's recent address to Congress. I refuse to stand by as Trump and Elon Musk attack my constituents. As your congresswoman, I will take my experience fighting the far right to Capitol Hill and beyond. I will not vote for authoritarian bills in the name of, quote, compromise. I will not abandon or demonize vulnerable groups to cater to the right, and I will not change my stance for fear of retaliation. Instead, I'll continue to speak out against authoritarians. I will take the fight to them, whether it's the House floor or whichever government offices Elon Musk's minions decide to camp in. And I will do everything in my power to make sure constituents know they are not alone. Whether it's regular updates online or in person town halls, I promise you will not be left out in the cold. One of the things that I truly love about Kat's campaign specifically is she stood on business. A video of her being literally assaulted by the Gestapo has gone viral, and this is the video itself. She thankfully is okay, but she has stated multiple times that if they're willing to do this to a person running for elected office, what do you think they're doing to the people behind the walls without any cameras? Which is a very fair point. We have seen Trump just destroy everything regarding the changes Biden did to try to battle climate change. This is what she said regarding climate change. The climate crisis is an existential threat, and the Trump administration's subservience to big oil will only accelerate the planet's warming. We need urgent action, which is why I endorsed the Green New Deal, including the creation of a civilian climate corps to create millions of good paying jobs that will ensure a speedy and sustainable transition to renewable energy across the board. Despite what the right may have told you, the Green New Deal is not some woke scam to ban beef farming or take away our old Corvette. It's a plan for revitalization, not just for the climate, but for our economy, our country, our planet as a whole. Clean water, clean air, clean energy, more clean space, and millions of jobs, just to name a few of the benefits. But climate action isn't just about planning for a better future, because unfortunately, our world is being hit with unprecedented disasters right now. That's why we must bolster federal disaster aid, including increased funding for FEMA. Any cuts to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Association by Trump must be reversed, and more research into climate change, climate, weather, and environmental science should be funded by the federal government. Climate change is also a racial and economic justice issue. Too often, the people at the front lines of this emerging crisis are part of the impoverished or marginalized communities. This isn't an abstraction of some woke nonsense. Think of the Dakota Access Pipeline plowing through sacred Native American land, or Cancer Valley in Louisiana, disproportionately affecting poor and Black people. A proactive response to the climate crisis requires addressing these disparities head on and taking lessons learned by these communities to a national and global scale. This is what she said about immigration. The United States has always been a country of immigrants. I'm the daughter of one. I vehemently oppose Donald Trump's insistence on vilifying immigrants and criminalizing their very existence. Immigration is not just about the economy, it's about basic human rights and dignity. All people deserve to be able to come to a country where they are free from persecution and strife, and we must create a country that reflects that ideal. I want to be as clear as humanly possible. No deportation, no internment camps for immigrants, and no backtracking on the best part of the American experience. I support an immediate pathway to citizenship for Dreamers and other undocumented immigrants, while also making legal immigration more accessible and convenient. Visa wait times and border quotas are in direct contrast with the American dream that we were promised and which we promised the rest of the world. We often hear immigration phrased as a migrant crisis, when in fact, most people coming to the United States from abroad are not simply internment migrants, but in fact, refugees fleeing poverty, persecution, and political turmoil in their home countries. As your Congresswoman, I will introduce legislation to remove all caps on refugee resettlement in the United States and welcome in as many refugees as possible, as well as increase funding to support the communities they're in. Kat is pro Palestine through and through. She has gone to pro Palestine demonstrations a lot, and also she refuses to take any APAC money. If you are interested in supporting Kat to be the next Congresswoman for Illinois District 09, please go volunteer, donate, go to her website, and support her. We have a little bit of time to get Kat elected. The election day for Kat is during the midterms, which is next November. Not this November, next November. But I think it's still important to get the word out. So if you are interested in supporting her, donating, volunteering, go check her out. She is incredible. And I think it's important that we have people like her in Congress, in the House, standing up for people now more than ever against fascism.